Hi guys, happy Valentine's Day. Oh, wait, happy St. Patrick's Day. How are we already through the first half of March? It's like I record a what sold video for the previous 2 weeks, and then 2 days later, I'm doing it again. And somehow I blinked and 2 weeks just flew. If you have come back to watch my channel, thank you so much and welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer and I'm an online reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and ThredUp. I do dabble a little bit in Facebook Marketplace and a couple other platforms. On this channel, I do unboxings, thrift hauls, and then I do what sold videos to show what is selling from those hauls and unboxings. And today we will be covering the items that sold from March 1st through March 15th of 2022. I will only be covering the solds on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay that sold for $20 or more, and then I will do a little honorable mention at the end of each platform to mention the other sales that didn't sell for $20 that sold below, but the ones that sell for below $20 are my bread and butter sales that keep money flowing into my pocket.
There's a lot of other YouTubers that always say, hey, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at a piece of paper. Like, is that necessary? Don't you guys isn't that kind of common knowledge? I don't know. Anyway, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my paper.
All right, Poshmark. Right? Yeah. First, we have this Victoria's Secret vintage white long sleeve button-up sleep shirt. This sold for $21, and after fees and a $1.72 shipping discount, cost of goods, I made $14.83. This is one of the things that I picked up in a bag sale in Oklahoma, so it was around a quarter, if not lower. But for tax purposes, it cost me a quarter. Next are these Earth Spirit penny casual black flats with a crisscross stretchy top. These were women's size 10. I got these at the local Goodwill for $3.80, and after fees and a $1.72 shipping discount, my profit was $12.08. That $1.72 shipping discount came from a Posher VA acceptance. Posher VA is a Google Chrome extension that I use. It shares my closet multiple times a day. After someone likes an item, it sends them a 10% off offer with a shipping discount. And a lot of my sales come from the Posher VA offer, or it initiates a counter process to get the item sold. I have not shared my closet in months, and it has really given me the opportunity to concentrate on other important aspects of my business, such as listing and photographing and organizing and inventorying and all that fun stuff. If you are interested in Posher VA, I do have an affiliate link down below. You get a free trial and you get a 20% off your first month. So if you're interested, just give it a try. You got nothing to lose. If anything, you can get your closet shared for a little bit. Next are these Old Navy Rockstar Christie jegging with a built-in warm stretchy waistband. These were a size 8. I got these for $2 at a local thrift, and they sold for $20, and after fees and a shipping discount, I net $12.28. All these profits, the nets that I'm mentioning, are less cost of goods as well. So it is the money that it went back in my pocket. Next are these Tommy Hilfiger Royal Blue Chino pants. These were a men's 38 by 32, sold for $23, and after fees, a $1.72 shipping discount, and cost of goods, I made $12.68. I got these for $4 at my local thrift. I have decided that I'm no longer going to pick up pants there unless it's half off. I'm trying to be better at getting my cost of goods lower because I do have the opportunity, but a lot of times FOMO, fear of missing out, gets to me. Next are these Cabbie solid coral orange stretch skinny jeans, size 6. These sold for $27, and after fees and a shipping discount, I made $17.88. Got this at one of my favorite thrift stores for under $2. I will most likely pick up all Cabbie. I don't get a lot for it, but it does sell for me. I sell the pants better than the tops. Next are these Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 33 gray-blue running sneaker. These were a men's size 9. I sold these for $25, and after fees, I net $15. I got these at my local thrift for $5. I don't get a lot of shoes there because they tend to price them up pretty good. Next is a bundle sale, and this went to a friend of mine in Oklahoma City. It is this Cabela's brown cable knit hooded button-up cardigan, size medium. A new ERA Oklahoma City Thunder gray puff paint design long sleeve shirt, size medium. And this Junior Act 2 heathered full length legging ankle cutout detail, size large. These were new with tags. The Cabela's and the Thunder shirt I got from the Fila bag sale in Oklahoma City, so maybe 50 cents into that. And then the Junior Act I got in a Goodwill Blue Box. So cost of goods for that was around $2. So this bundle sold for $30, and after fees, cost of goods, I made $21.50. $2.15 to $21.50. I'll take it. Next is another bundle. I don't get bundle sales. So the fact that I had 2 within this 2-week period was amazing. First is this MTV cheetah print short sleeve graphic tee. This was a size large. And this American Eagle yellow purple face graphic tee, size large. I could not figure out if that face on the tee was someone in particular. Like, I couldn't find anything. So it was just a purple face graphic. So these sold for $28, and after fees and cost of goods, I made $20.75, which is really, really good considering I've had both of these shirts as low as $5 over on eBay. So, yay.
And this right here is why I love to cross-list. Because if I only had those on eBay for $5, first of all, they'd still be listed. And second of all, I would have only gotten $5 for each of those. And over here on Poshmark, I got a lot more. So instead of having like a $5 net, I made a $20 net.
I use another Chrome extension called ListPerfectly to cross-list all my items to multiple platforms. And I love it because I can sit there and cross-list 5 items on 3 or 4 different platforms in like maybe 15 minutes. And that's if I'm moving pretty slow. So it has saved so much time. It has amazed me on the different things that sell on different platforms. Like, I think one thing will sell great on Poshmark and it ends up selling right away on Mercari. Like, it's just crazy like that. So if you're only posting on one platform and you are struggling on getting sales, or you're just not bringing in as much as you want to, try cross-posting. You will be super surprised on what sells on each platform. I do have an affiliate link for ListPerfectly down in the comments. If you want to try it out, again, you can try it out and get a percentage off your first month. Next are these Adidas Gray Tiro 19 track pants, size medium. These sold for $30, and after fees and cost of goods, I made $20. I got these in a ThredUp men's rescue box for $4.
I was getting some really, really, really low offers on eBay, and I think I actually accepted a low offer on eBay, and then I totally regretted it, but they ended up not paying, so it kind of worked out. So, again, I'm trying to be better at actually knowing the worth of the items and not just automatically accepting an offer because it's an offer. If I know something can sell for $20 and I get a $15 offer right after something lists, I'm going to start countering. And it's actually paid off a few times so far, so.
Next is this Universal Thread size 8 dark wash pull on skinny jeggings.
Here it is. Here's the one part of the video where the words just don't come out correctly. Words are hard.
These were a 29 long. These sold for $25, and after fees and cost of goods, I made $17.50.
I've noticed lately that several of my ladies' jeans that are selling are the pull-on style. So I'm starting to think I'll be concentrating on that a little more. Because that seems to be a desirable style, it's just pull on. Which I can't blame anyone because it's easy and that's what I do with my sweatpants all the time, so.
Next is this Cabbie tan wide lattice over the moon bisque belt. It is a style 547. It is a size medium. This sold for $20, and after fees I made $15. I got this in Oklahoma for $1.
I originally picked it up because it said Cabbie, and at that time I picked up all Cabbie. But it was actually a pretty decent belt. It had a decent sell-through, and the only issue, it had some little blue spots on it. But like I said, I got this when I was in Oklahoma. I've had this for months and months and months. I just listed it, and then the next day it sold. So here is the reminder to list your stuff. It can't sell if it's not listed, so just do it.
Next are these Allegria Schuster Tumble Pebbled Leather Loafers, size 11. These are men's. This sold for $40, and after fees, I made $27. If these look familiar, it's because I did sell them before. They sold on eBay, but they did not fit, and he requested a return, and I told him, you know what? Yes, I'll take the return back as long as you pay for the shipping, which they did, and then I just relisted them, and they sold. I got these at Goodwill for $5 in Oklahoma, and I got 5 stars, so they're officially out of my life.
Next are these Margarita Tavern. Next is this Margarita. Oh, you can do this. You can do this.
Next is this Margaritaville Tavern Gray Blue Canvas Lace-Up Oxfords. These are a men's size 9. This sold for $20, and after fees and cost of goods, I made $12.20. I got these at my local Goodwill for $3.80.
They're in really good shape. The one thing I didn't notice is that, like, the right shoe had just a slight fade to the top of it. I mean, it wasn't super noticeable, but there was a slight fading on it. And someone had sent me a message asking me, hey, was it faded on that shoe? So I went and looked at it, and I was like, you're right. Yes, there's a slight fade. So I figured, okay, that was going to be the end of it. She then sent me an offer for $15, but you can't get the shoe anywhere. It was still in really, really good shape. It was a good size, so I was like, how about 20? And she accepted my offer, so yay.
All right, last but not least are the Skechers Cali Wedge flip-flops size 9. These sold for $28, and after fees and cost of goods, I made $18.60. Got these at the same Goodwill for $3.80. These had some wear on them, so I'm actually pretty excited they sold for as much as they did. I'll take it. Okay, so I had a total of 28 sales. So my cost of goods for the 28 sales was $59.90. The total sales price was $500 even. That's crazy. Poshmark fees was $106.05. All the shipping from the shipping discounts was $17.20. So the profit going into my pocket from Poshmark was $316.85. On to eBay. Now, when I read off the sales price for eBay sales, that does include the shipping charge.
Now, sometimes I make a little bit of money on shipping because I overcharge a little bit, but it's like cents, not like $5 or anything. It's like very, very little. If it was a few dollars, I would probably refund the buyer those few dollars. But if it's just a couple cents, I'm not. I just take it and move on. They were okay with paying that shipping charge, so thank you.
And again, the net that I mentioned will include taking cost of goods out. Okay, so first I had this boho red floral embroidered tunic bell sleeve dress, size large. This sold for $29.99, and after fees and cost of goods, I made $14.90.
I got this for $6. It wasn't on the dress rack, it was on the shirt rack, so I thought it was going to be a shirt, but they're like, oh no, this is a dress, and I'm like, okay, so I had to pay up a little bit, but I haven't picked up everything MG. The larger sizes, I think I will continue to pick up. They have a very boho style to them, and some of the pieces can do really, really well. This had, the bell sleeve, it had the embroidery on it, and it was a size large, so I had a good feeling about it, and I'm happy that it sold.
Next is cut from the cloth Maryland ankle skinny beige printed jeans, size 10. These sold for $26.41, and after fees and shipping, I made $14.93.
I got these for $2 at my local thrift. Well, under $2, but this actually went to Global Shipping Program. She was asking me questions on, since it was a skinny, like how big the actual leg opening was down at the hem. And, when questions are asked, it's always that possibility of you getting the answer and then you just get ghosted. But sometimes you get the sale. So if someone asks me a question, I do my best to get the answer. There have been times where it's been a couple days before I can actually answer them, and a couple of them purchased. So I just try to at least answer the questions when I can. Sometimes I don't go out of my way to do it because the odds of a purchase or a sale going through after answering that question is pretty little.
Next is this Nike NFL team apparel gray Miami Dolphins embroidered patch, size extra large. This sold for $21.19, and after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I made $12.37.
This came in one of my first Goodwill Boo boxes. I listed it and immediately got like a $8 offer, and I was like, nope. I think this is going to go for a little bit more, especially since it's an extra large. And it's been a little while, but it did sell for over $20, so I'm really happy with that.
Next are these Fila Sculpt and Tone black leather mesh walking sneakers, women's size 6.5. These sold for $27, and after fees and cost of goods, I made $9.88.
I have had these forever. They're kind of like Skechers shape-ups, but they're like Fila's version. I knew I would probably have these for a while because they're 6.5. They're a smaller size. But they're kind of like the Skechers shape-up, so I figured eventually they would sell. I don't believe I would pick these up again, and I have had a very hard time finding Skechers shape-ups that are not crumbling. Anytime I find them, I don't get excited at all. I immediately go there and squeeze, and 9 times out of 10, I barely have to squeeze, and it just starts crumbling. And I think, I live in North Carolina, so the humidity is high, so I'm pretty sure, that doesn't help things. I'm going to steer clear away from them. I've had to steer clear away from other ones like Allegria and Dansko as well. I've gotten lucky on some of those, but you probably won't see too many of those selling on my videos.
Next was a surprising and exciting sale for me, but it was this 100% silk red diversity long sleeve button-up blouse, women's size 10. This sold for $39.20, and after fees, cost of goods, and shipping, I made $26.99.
I picked this up because it was 100% silk. It was in really good shape, and it was a size 10. I figured, okay, this will go well. In the beginning of my reselling journey, everyone's like, oh, 100% silk always sells, whatever. That is not always the case, and if it does sell, it's not always high dollar, unless it's a certain brand or a certain impressive piece. So the fact that I got almost $40 for this was pretty exciting, and I am super happy with my turnaround because I made $26.99 on it. So I will probably still pick up 100% silk items. I just know that I'm most likely going to have to sit on them for a longer period, but I'm okay with that.
Next is this Affliction gray angel wing v-neck short sleeve, size large. This sold for $21.19, and after fees and shipping and cost of goods, I made $10.81.
I got this at my local thrift for $3. This was the first time I found Affliction in the thrift store, and I really thought it would sell a lot sooner. Everyone is all about mentioning Affliction, how well it sells, but this one took a little while. Still not bad. Still not, very long, but.
Next is this Under Armour Heat Gear blue long sleeve quarter zip size medium. This sold for $19.99, and after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I made $7.96. Okay, so this wasn't $20, but it was 1 penny off. I got this in a men's ThredUp box, so the cost of goods was $3.90. I was getting some pretty low offers on this. And if this was a size large or extra large, I wouldn't have accepted this offer. But since it was a size medium, I went ahead and accepted it. Next is becoming one of my favorite brands, is this Judy blue distressed jeans shorts, size small. I got these at the Salvation Army for $2. This sold for $26.99, and after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I made $16.74. I've sold a few pairs of jeans, and every time I see this, I will pick it up because they sell. Next is this Ralph Lauren dark blue with white floral pattern pants, size 12. These sold for $36.16, and after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I made $23.45. I really like selling Ralph Lauren. It does really well on eBay. I've done okay with it on Poshmark as well. Especially the larger sizes, they do really well. Next are this Democracy Absolution size 14 black denim capris. These sold for $22.55, and after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I made $10.86. So whenever I find the larger sizes like this and the Absolution ones, I pick it up. Next is this Columbia Bright Lavender Freezer Coil long sleeve size extra large. This sold for $26.20, and after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I made $16.46. I got this in one of my most recent Goodwill Boo boxes, so Cost of goods was under $2.
I knew this would be a quick sell because people are starting to train for marathons and other runs and stuff for the spring. And this is a really good running top. And it's extra large and pretty.
Next is this new with tag, legendary headwear, gray Cypress Point Club embroidered adjustable hat. Remember this name, Cypress Point Club. I got this in a Goodwill Boo Box. And so my cost of goods was like under $2. I haven't been doing a lot of hats, but a couple of the hats that I've been listing have been selling. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should start doing all the big, huge hats that I have. I do have a lot. I just haven't listed them. I need to get listing. Anyway, so I started doing a little bit of research on it, and I used Google Lens, and when I pulled it up, I saw hats were selling from like $65 to over $100. And then, you know, around the $40 mark too. I'm like, why? Well, Cypress Point Club is a golf club in California. You want to take a wild guess how much it costs to be a member? $250,000. That's a membership fee. And you have to know someone in order to even get it. So
here's a tip. Go out to the Google world and search the highest, the prestige golf clubs, and keep those names on your brain, because the embroidered shirts, embroidered hats and everything of golf clubs like that go for a pretty penny. So I was super excited about this. I went ahead and put it on auction because I was like, you know what? That way I don't have to wait for it to sell. I only have to wait 5 days. So I did put it on auction for starting bid at $40 because I was perfectly happy taking that.
So I did get one bid for the $40. So it sold for $48.95, and after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I made $30.77 on a hat. Crazy. Last but not least are these Cuddle Duds Aqua Dot PJ set. It had top, bottom, and some socks. These were a size medium. They were new with tags. I got these for Christmas a couple years ago. I never wore them. They were put in a box. I just found them. So I was like, you know what? I'm not a medium. I'm more of a large. And decided to go ahead and list this. And they sold for $28.90. And after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, it was $17.09. The retail was $50. So I got almost half of that. So I'm perfectly happy with that. And it was pure profit because it was given to me for Christmas. So I had a total of 22 eBay sales. The total cost of goods was $42.15. The sales price for all was $478.54. The fees to eBay was $70.72. The shipping cost $119.48. And the profit going in my pocket is $246.19.
Now, when I first started reselling, I watched hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of YouTube videos before I even started, because I wanted to know everything. And Poshmark scared me. eBay really scared me. So I was like, you know what? Let's try Mercari. So I started on Mercari, and thank God I branched out, because Mercari only has 8 sales. Mercari is hit or miss for me. I go weeks with maybe 1 or 2 sales, and then some days I get 3 sales one day. Like, it's crazy. It's very hit or miss.
So I only have 3 that were $20 or more on Mercari. First was these universal thread brown woven slip-on booties. They were a women's size 8. These sold for $20, and after fees and cost of goods, I made $13.12. She just accepted the order and said that she absolutely loved them. So I'm absolutely happy for her. Next are these Matilda Jane Mama Rashima velvet big ruffles hem pants. They were in a maroon color. They were a size small. These sold for $24, and after fees and cost of goods, I made $16.60. I got these at Salvation Army. I pick up all adult in good shape Matilda Jane because they sell.
And last, but certainly not least, my, I have to say, all-time favorite denim brand to sell. I just recently got these in the ThredUp DIY denim box, and it paid for and doubled what I paid for on that box. And I knew it would. But I listed these, and like within, I don't know, 3 hours, she sent me an offer, and I accepted. I was like, yeah. So 3 hours, I sold these.
And they are Mother Denim, the Hustler, ankle fray, shaken, not stirred, size 27. They sold for $75, and after fees of $9.98, I net $33.02.
Or I net $63.02, depending on how you look at it. The whole box cost me $32. The cost of goods was around the $2 mark, because I gave some away, and, you know, I'm not selling a couple or whatever. So around the $2 mark. So it's either $33.02 or $63.02. Either way, that's great. I can't wait to sell all the other ones and be rolling in the dough.
I had a total of 8 Mercari sales. The cost of goods was $53. The sales price for everything was $185. And the fees to Mercari was $26.27. So my profit going in my pocket was $105.73. Or $135.73. So my total sales price for all 3 platforms was $1,163.54. The fees and shipping was $494.77, and the net going in my pocket for the past 2 weeks is $668.77. Only on these 3 platforms. I did make a few other sales like on Facebook and stuff, so it's only going up maybe another $50 or so.
Crazy 8 tiered ruffle pink skirt with bicycle print, kids size 7, sold for $7. Waterproof rain garden ankle booties, they were rubber, these sold for $8. Set of 2 Sesame Street Cookie Monster 3T footless zip-up sleepers sold for $12. Duluth Trading black cotton long tail pocket tee, size men's extra large, sold for $14. Converse All-Star cream and white sneakers, men's 7, women's 9, sold for $8. Life is Good green snowman skiing long sleeve, size medium, sold for $17. Unbranded cow print drop shoulder mixed media waffle knit V-neck, size medium, sold for $12. A New Day army green paper bag waist shorts, size 12, sold for $18. A Walmart blingy rhinestone embellished black western belt, sold for $16. A Coogee black 100% cotton short sleeve pocket tee, sold for $17. Reebok NHL Tampa Bay Lightning blue sweatpants, size medium, sold for $12. Matilda Jane World of Wonder purple flora polka dot dress, sold for $14.99. It was a size 8. North 15 men's black fleece drawstring pants, sold for $8.41. A Tire Bold watercolor floral all over print pull-on pants 6 petite, sold for $12.40. Madewell blue merino wool alpaca blend mock neck long sleeve sweater, size medium, $10.19. Julia pink and black semi-sheer cheetah print boxy fit, $9.29. Morona green and blue plaid long sleeve micro dot juniors extra extra large, $5.19. Forthery women's flag USA 4th of July patchwork mesh crop 2X, $17.70. Basketball Mom number 10 gray with glitter spell out short sleeve women's extra extra large, $8.70. And Chore Clothing charcoal gray drawstring joggers, sold for $16.90. Umgee coral lace crochet open front vest medium large, this sold for $11. An Oakley black hinged hard case and drawstring pouch, this sold for $12. U.S. Polo Association boys lace-up sneakers, suede size 11, sold for $8. Nike Tiempo Legend 7 Club black gold indoor soccer shoes, sold for $17. Gap Girlfriend olive camo chino shorts, women's 8 size, sold for $18.
Just think, if I only sold on Poshmark, I'd only be putting $300 in my pocket. So I am super thankful for Posher VA. Open up my time to being able to do other things other than sitting there and sharing my closet and sending out offers for me. And then ListPerfectly for speeding up the process on getting my items out there, having more eyes on them, and getting them sold. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe on your way out. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one.